Hello, my dear students. Welcome to your science class. Today we are going to start new chapter, that is food and health. And it's going to be very important and interesting chapter. And in this particular video, we are going to see what is food, what are the components of food, what is carbohydrate, fat, and proteins, and how we are going to get these things, and what are the functions of carbohydrate, proteins, and fats in our body. So food is a nutritive substance taken by an organism for growth, work, repair, and maintaining all the life processes. Okay, like for running a car or bike you need petrol. So in the same way, for performing all the function of our body we need food. If we are not getting food, then we will not be able to perform any kind of work. So for getting good health we need good food also. Okay, so what are the components of food? Means what? Suppose if you are eating something, some food items, then what you are going to get? So these are known as components of food. So what are the major component of food? Are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, minerals, water, roughage, and vitamins. So these two things like water and roughage, these are not actually the components, but they are integral part of our food. They are very important. As such, they are not going to provide any kind of energy, any kind of nutrient to our body, but without these two things it is very difficult to survive. Okay, it is not possible to survive without water, you can say. Okay, let's see one by one what is carbohydrate and from where we are getting carbohydrate and how it functions for our body. So carbohydrates are the things which are main sources of energy for our body. Okay, if we are having carbohydrate rich food we will get more energy for performance and for executing any work. Okay, so if a normal person is there, he will need 4 to 500 grams of carbohydrate daily. Okay, and how we are going to obtain these carbohydrate? So we get from plant sources like wheat, rice, maize, potatoes, beans, and fruits. If you eat these things you are going to get carbohydrates. Okay, and now see, we will see fats. So fats, what fats does it helps to keep our body warm. You know that just below our skin we are having a layer that is known as fatty layer. A layer of fat is there which protects our body heat. Okay, if that layer is not there, then our heat will be lost and we will feel cold and it will be difficult to maintain our metabolic processes. Okay, and that's why you see, when you see polar bear, they are having big hairs and high fatty layer in their skin, just below the skin. Okay, so that's why these fats are helpful in keeping the body warm, and the fat also provide energy like carbohydrate provides energy. So these are the sources from where we are getting fats. So here you can see this is the fish and that meat is there for that providing these fats, cheese, butter, chocolates, nuts, these all the sources. Now here you see there are some sources which belongs to the plants and there are some sources which belongs to the animals. So any kind of oil you are getting here like mustard oil, sunflower oil, coconut oil, soybean oil, so these are what? Plant sources of fats. Now here you see, so these are the fats which we are getting from animals like butter, milk, ghee, cream, fish, chicken, this meat products, this egg, everything we are getting from animals. So these are the two sources from where we are going to get fats for our body. So now we'll see another component of food, proteins. So they are going to be very important for growth and maintenance or repair for our body. Okay, you can say that proteins are the nutrients or materials which are required to build and repair a body. Suppose you are in around 10 to 11 year of age. So if you take a diet which is rich in proteins, so your growth will be faster and in a balanced way. That's why you try to take food which are good in proteins, okay, so to increase your height, okay. So that's why you have to take care. So there are some sources we are getting from animal. So these proteins we are getting from animals like meat, fish, egg, milk. So these are animal sources, and there are some sources like pulses, soya beans, grams, nuts. So these all we are getting from plants, okay. So again, like we got fats from animal and plants both, in the same way this protein we are getting from animals and plants both. So now you are clear about functions of carbohydrate, sources of carbohydrates, functions of fat, sources of fats, functions of protein, and sources of protein. So here you see that what are the plant sources, like variety of pulses are there. So these pulses are very good source of protein, or you can say plant proteins. And here some animal sources of getting proteins, okay. So that's all, and you have to discuss about these components at your home. And what you have to do, you have to make the table which is given on page number 24 of your book. So table number 2.1, that what is the name of this, that table is component of food and their functions and sources, okay. So this you have to draw in your notebook, don't forget to draw, okay. So thanks for watching. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.